come to. Okay, Grand Rising. It is Thursday. And for those joining in on the recording or after, we were just talking about this incredible Akashic Life Records meditation that I have that I'm like super excited to get to share with everybody soon. So let's get started today on the throat chakra. How do we speak to others? How do we speak to ourselves? Are the words that are coming out of our mouth important? Do they matter? So we're going to focus on that, clear that up, and yeah, meditate on that. So eyes closed, comfortable space. I have to say, I do enjoy doing these meditations from the bed. So deep breath in. Out your mouth. We're getting in the space. Let's calm our minds. Clear out anything that does not belong to us from our thoughts. Relax your bodies. And now, most importantly, release your ego. They don't belong here. They need to go. Right in the middle of your neck, there's a blue light. That is your throat chakra. I had one of my biggest blocks on this chakra. When this chakra is imbalanced, we gossip. We talk about others. We talk horribly about others. We talk horribly to ourselves. We want to balance this chakra by being very conscious of the words that are coming out of our mouth. Everything begins with your thoughts. But while they're contained in there, we can balance them out, think about them before they leave our mouth. Once words have left your mouth, they will hit someone. How are you affecting these people with your words? Are you hitting them with love? Are you hitting them with hate? Are you hitting them with judgment? Are you hitting them with love? Even if this is someone that you don't particularly care for, before words come out of your mouth, ask yourself, are these words necessary? Am I helping someone? Is my ego needing to voice their opinion right now? When you're on the internet, when you see a comment that triggers you, is it necessary to reply? Before you reply, ask yourself, am I helping? Am I hurting? Are these words necessary? Those questions you ask before you speak, before you type, before you spell words out and cast a spell, ask yourself those questions. It's a good guide and it's a good reminder. There are so many times where we feel we need to say something. I'm helping them. They need to hear this. Do they need to hear it? Or does your ego need to boast? Many times we feel we are helping people, but what we are doing is projecting our trauma and our fear onto them. Think before you speak. Is this necessary? Am I helping or am I hurting? Is this my higher self adding valuable words to this conversation, to this person's life? Or is my ego wanting and needing to be right, to be wise, to be smart? Let's move on to how you talk to yourself. Most importantly, how do you talk to yourself? When you look in a mirror, do the words, oh, I wish I were prettier. I wish I were thinner. I wish, I wish, I wish. Those words do not belong in your thoughts and especially your vocabulary. When you look at yourself in the mirror, be kind to you. Look at this beautiful body. Some of us have made babies with them. Look at this body that has carried me through decades of life. Look at this amazing body that continues to walk and move and carry me through this dimension. Look at this body that I chose. Sometimes I look and I chuckle at the characteristics I pick. We chose this avatar. Just like you sit on a computer and you pick your little characters on your little Bitmoji or your avatar, is literally exactly what you did in the fifth dimension before you chose to come down here. So be kind to you. You didn't make a mistake. You knew exactly what you wanted. You knew exactly what you wanted to look like. You know exactly what you wanted to be. That's why we have our zodiac signs. It's why we come down when we do, at the times that we do, when we do, to the parents we do. You didn't make a mistake. So when you look in that mirror, look at how freaking fabulous you are. For the religious folks on here, God didn't make a mistake. Allah, Buddha. If that's what you believe me, they didn't make a mistake either. When you speak, ask yourself, are these words necessary? Are they helpful or are they hurtful? Remember, your words cast spells, literally. I won't even say I'm dying laughing. I say I'm cracking up laughing. I'm very careful about the words that I choose now. Things that I used to find funny. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's not a joke if it's at someone's expense. Are they laughing or are you laughing? When others are making jokes at your expense, you don't have to laugh. Say to them, that's not funny. I'm actually fabulous. And your joke's not funny at all. Don't let others speak cruelly to you. Words are important. When this throat chakra is open and clear, you speak your truth. You're kind. You're honest about your feelings, who you are, what you want. what you're about. You start to become a defender of those that are defenseless and cannot speak up for themselves. You start to walk away from gossip, or you counteract it by saying something kind about the person that they are bringing up. You walk away from conversations that don't serve you. You don't start conversations that are unimportant or are only going to be of a lower vibration. You are kind when you speak to you. You are kind when you speak to others. I speak my truth. I am open and honest. I do not gossip. I do not boast. I do not brag. I use my words to help and heal others. I use my words to help and heal me. I use my words as a powerful tool and vessel to uplift the consciousness of everyone, especially me. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Two more on your own. Deep breath in. And out. One more. You can open your eyes when you are ready. As you ladies are coming out, I just want to say that this was definitely one of my biggest blocks in my chakras. I felt the need to, because I wasn't one of the popular girls or fit in, I loved when I knew gossip as I became an adult. And I was like, oh, I knew something juicy. And I couldn't just wait to tell people that I knew something about someone. And the way I spoke to myself, oh, especially when I was drinking, like, oh, you're a loser, like, get your shit together, like, look at you, you're a hot mess. I would tell myself that my future was that grandma, and There's Something About Mary. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. This older lady was just on the beach tanning all the time. And before I came back to Pittsburgh, I literally told myself that was my future, that I was going to be the old wrinkly lady, drunk and smoking her cigarettes on the San Diego beach. And I was going to slap the asses of every hot guy that walked by because I could, because people don't tell old ladies, no, you can't touch my ass. Literally, that is how I saw my future. That is where I saw myself never getting married, that is how high I set the bar for myself, like that low. It's just like how I spoke to myself, and it reflected on how I spoke to others. And it's so crazy because it wasn't even like, it's just, I could not respect myself, not even a little bit, not even enough to not respect, to respect others. I had no respect for myself. How could I respect others? Their privacy, their business, their pain, their anything that they were going through. There was no respect for that because I didn't have any respect for myself. So that's why it always comes down to what we say about yourself first, because truly that's the only way. When you see that reflection, you can reflect that. That's it, in my experience anyway. So anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful meditation. I love you all. Thank you yesterday for your patience when those glitches happen. I'm like, so Jesse will lead tomorrow. I will be up. I will be here. So it will be recorded for everyone. And I love you all. Did anybody want to share anything before we jump off? Because I do like when people share too. And if not, everybody's tired. All right. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow.